These tours are completely free of cost. Now you can see seeing Singapore in under 3 hours if you're transiting through this tiny island state. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another important video on how to book free Singapore tours when you're transiting or transferring from Changi Airport. Now this tours is widely accessible to everyone who is transiting or transferring through Changi Airport. I'll be sharing my screen guys and I'll be showing you exactly how to make use of this free tours and waive off those hefty visa charges that you have to pay when visiting Singapore. And if you don't know, recently Sentosa Islands has also been added to the list of tours where you can access this free tour. So without wasting any time, as you can see on my screen, 98% of you are regularly watching my content are non-subscribers. So kindly hit that subscribe button and support my channel. Guys, Singapore visa officially is 2,500 rupees. That is 1,900 rupees is the consulate fees and 600 rupees or 650 rupees is the visa agent fees. Official, it's on the official portal. So ideally agents need to charge you around 2,500 or say 2,600 rupees. But nowadays agents are charging around 3,500 to 7,000 rupees in the name of fast track visa. Now this has been a lot of issue. There has been a lot of problems for Singapore visa for Indians, because as an individual, as you know, you cannot apply for Singapore visa. You need to go for an authorized agent that can get you Singapore visa, and this loophole is being exploited brilliantly by all the visa agents across the country. And I'm getting Instagram messages from the last 2 to 3 weeks saying visa agents are demanding 3,500, 4,000 and even in some cases 7,000 rupees. When I went to Singapore in 2019, I was only charged 2,500 rupees. What? Even now the fee remains same, but this loophole has been explored properly and charging so much. So guys, now in this video, let's say I'll talk with an example. You're going from Bangalore to Tokyo and you have a layover in Singapore and you want to explore Singapore for free of cost. You can easily do this. How you can do this? I'll share my screen. Now let's go to my screen and see how we can utilize this tour. Hey guys, so when you come to Google, just type Changi free tour and then click on the very first website. Beware of the fraudulent websites guys. So check the proper website and follow this video. Free Singapore tour, just click on this. And here you can clearly see that these tours are completely free of cost. Now you can see seeing Singapore in under 3 hours if you're transiting through this tiny island state. Turn your layover into an adventure with free Singapore tour. Okay, so now there are a lot of options. So there is eligibility requirements. How do I register? What do I need to join the tour and important notes? And also let's book the tour for a sample and show you how this actually works. So first of all, eligibility requirements. Now you are transit or transfer passenger at Changi Airport. For example, the very good example I want to give here is, let's say you're traveling from Bangalore to Tokyo. You have a layover in Changi Airport, that is Singapore. You have a layover in Changi Airport and your layover should be between 5.5 to 24 hours. It's not that your layover can be 1 or 2 hours. The eligibility criteria is 5.5 hours to 24 hours. Now let's come from the beginning. You're a transit or a transfer passenger, like example like I just gave. Your checked-in baggage should be checked to your end destination. Okay, what does this mean is, the same example, let's say you're going from Bangalore to Tokyo and your exchange point transit is in Singapore and it's in the same PNR number. Now when I say same PNR number, once you come out of the Changi Airport, like come out in the sense once you land in Changi Airport and you come to the terminal, your baggage will automatically be checked across to the flight which will depart from Changi to Tokyo. So in that case, you are transiting in Singapore, that is Changi Airport. Your layover between 5.5 to 24 hours. This you already understood, I guess. And this, we will come to this point in a minute or two. Please take note of the reporting time, refer to schedules and itineraries below and ensure there is sufficient time upon plane disembarkation to reach the destination counter. So you should plan yourself in such a way that you have enough layover time, and if your flight is delayed, for example between Bangalore to Singapore, then you need to take care of your departure and arrival time, because they will not be responsible. And in case if something happens, there might be longer immigrations or complications when you are going to the next flight, that is to Tokyo. Transit passengers can only enter and exit Singapore during their layover in compliance with the regulations set by Immigration Checkpoints Authority of Singapore. Singapore. Now how do I register? I will just skip this guys because I'm going to show you how to book this tour and what do I need to join the tour. Passport, boarding pass, valid entry visa. Like I said, same example, Bangalore to Tokyo, you need to have Japan visa, then you will have not a problem at all. Let's say you're going to Philippines, which is visa free for Indians, and you're going to Singapore and Singapore to Philippines, that time you will not need any kind of visa, and same goes to Thailand or Malaysia. Subject entry requirements, and if you have bulk wheeled or cabin baggage, alcohol duty free, might deposit them at a baggage storage counter. So this is a very very important point. So if you have a very huge baggage or if you have alcohol duty free items, you must deposit in that baggage storage counter, which is very important to know. Electronic devices are not permitted to be stored, they must be hand carried during the tour. This is a valid point, makes sense. So important note, seats are allocated on first come first serve basis. Each transit passenger is permitted to reserve one tour during their layover. For example, if you are going, if you have a layover of say 15 hours, if you are going from Bangalore to Tokyo via Changi of 15 hours, you can only take one tour, you cannot take more than one tour, which makes sense actually guys. So tour itineraries are subjected to change depending upon weather and traffic conditions. This is also very much a good point. And items such as tobacco, cigarettes, vaporizers, e-cigarettes are not permitted on all tours. All the listed items may be banned or taxable. So kindly, if you're carrying any of this, you have to be really careful. Now let's come to the most important point you guys are waiting for. So in this same window, just click on book now. So when you select book now, you can see that Sentosa tour is stay tuned launching from August 1st. Now already you have City Highlights tour, River Bay, Singapore River and Marina Bay Sands tour, Heritage and Cultural tour. Already these are available guys, but this is starting from August 1st of 2025. Remember, I myself have not seen Sentosa Island in my last trip to Singapore because it was a very short 3-night 4-day trip in 2019. So this becomes a great opportunity for me if I am flying out of Singapore for next any of my travels. So experience Singapore's southern coast and discover how Sentosa is transformed. All you have to do is click on book now. So when you click on book now, I'll just select this to August 10th because it is eventually starting on August 1st. So August 10th, then for example, I'll put SQ623 or something like that, whatever it prompts me. So I've selected SQ266 Brisbane to Singapore. So when I select this, then I have to press the departure flight, then number of travelers, then I have to continue and book my slot. So at that point of time, it will automatically pick up your timings, entry and arrival and exit. Everything will be taken care in this portal, and they have given your tour itinerary also. Like for Sentosa, what is going to be covered, resorts of World Sentosa, Sentosa's Sensoryscape, Siloso Beach, and optional add-on Wings of Time Fireworks Symphony. Remember, when you are on this tour, you cannot escape and go to Singapore mainland itself because you will need a visa for Indian passport holders worth of 2,500, or even now agents are charging more than 4,000 rupees for Singapore visa. So might as well as explore this. I know it's a very short one, but try to explore this when you're on next trip to Singapore because this will really help you a lot. And not only this, like I said, when I click on book now guys, so there is a lot of other tours as well. So city site store, for example, let me give this one example. You can see City Hall, Civic District, Merlion Park, Gardens by the Bay, optional add-on Gardens Cruiser audio tour. So all these are very vital. In fact, this is the best, I would say, even compared to Sentosa, because this offers a lot of places covered in Singapore. And Singapore Marina Bay Sands, so this is also okay. Heritage and Culture tour is also okay, but out of the four tours, Sentosa is a bit expensive when compared to all these because you need to go there separately. It's a separate island, and City Site Store is very good in my opinion, and they have given, there are only 2 tours available, one at 12 p.m. and one at 6 p.m. So you have to oblige to the immigration and policies guys. It's not like when they're taking on a tour, you get off in the middle, you go to Singapore. That is not possible. Please do keep this in mind. A lot of people have tried this in the past and they have faced a lot of legal consequences. So please remember, you have to follow the immigration rules, and this is a very good website for you to explore and book. I hope you understood whatever I said, and it's very easy. If you're going to Singapore or going to Indonesia or anywhere closer to Singapore, I would suggest to take a layover because it will be heavily beneficial. So guys, as you saw, even though it's just a 2 hours or a 3 hours tour package, still you can save that 3,800 or 2,500 rupees when you're visiting Singapore or you want to specifically visit Singapore. Again, you can only be outside with the tour guide. At that point of time, you cannot get down the tour bus or you cannot explore on your own, because that is not allowed. You'll have to take Singapore visa separately. So I hope this information, guys, was very, very helpful. Please share this video to the maximum people that you know, because people are missing out on accessing these kind of free tours. Even though they are in layover for more than 6 hours, more than 7 hours, more than 8 hours, you can easily make use of these particular tours when you're visiting Singapore, and actually visit Singapore for free of cost. Eventually, this is a free guided tour. I hope this video again was very, very informative and very, very helpful. I'll catch you guys in my next video.